I can't believe it. I'm on this road, Highway 267, just outside of Hillardville in the Florida Panhandle, as you can see, and I just passed two SpaceX boosters in a big convoy. There must have been 20 vehicles with flashing lights and wide load warnings. I hope I got it on the dash cam. I pushed the button a few times. We'll see how that looked. Okay, so before I show you, let me give you a bit of context about SpaceX rockets. SpaceX was started by Elon Musk in 2002 after the Russians refused to sell him a rocket that he wanted to send to Mars. He hired some actual rocket scientists, and they designed their own rocket called Falcon. First a small one with one engine, and then a huge one with 9 engines. How big is a Falcon 9? Big, really big. It's 21 stories tall, not including the mission-specific payload that gets bolted at the top. Here's a guy standing near the bottom of one. He can fit under the engines, but he doesn't want to be there when they light up. So SpaceX has a rocket. What can it do? In a huge break from traditional rockets, it can take off and land, either on an autonomous drone ship in the ocean or on a landing pad near the launch site. After a bit of checking, it can launch again. Reuse of a rocket is the key to making launches routine and affordable. SpaceX has landed 85 times so far, and 2 of the rockets have 10 landings each and are still going strong. It can put satellites into orbit, including SpaceX's own Starlink internet satellites, which go up 60 at a time. It can send cargo to the International Space Station and return results back to researchers on the ground. It can send astronauts to the International Space Station. It has taken 10 astronauts to the station across 3 launches so far. It can put space tourist astronauts into orbit, starting with the Inspiration 4 mission just last week. Check out the Netflix series Countdown for all of the information about that. There's also a version called Falcon Heavy that has 3 Falcon 9s bolted together for putting really big payloads into space. So why are they driving rockets down the road? The Falcon 9 rockets are built in the Hawthorne area of Los Angeles at SpaceX's main factory, and some of them are also refurbished there. They need to get to either Kennedy Space Center in Florida or Vandenberg Air Force Base up the California coast for a launch. The best way is just to wrap them up and drive them there. They need to go in a big convoy with safety vehicles due to their size. SpaceX is working on a new rocket called Starship, but that's another story. Okay, now let's get to the video. Tesla cameras don't look great to humans, but they're really good for image recognition and self-driving, so bear with me on the visuals. Now the question is, what missions are these rockets for? I don't know for sure, but at Kennedy Space Center, SpaceX has an upcoming launch of the Crew 3 mission to the International Space Station around October 30th, a Falcon Heavy launch of the Space Force Tetra 1 microsatellite at a date to be determined, and a constant stream of Starlink launches, so I'll be watching each of those launches closely. Hey, if you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like my other content, I'd appreciate a subscribe. Take care and see you next time.